Before he prayed how long and why, but now he prayed with renewed anticipation. Oh, how about that anticipation? Back in 1979, Heinz ketchup commercial. I'll never forget it. It's etched in my brain. Many of you weren't alive in 1979. I was born in 1879, but here's the deal. It showed on the screen that this ketchup bottle turned upside down. And apparently whoever wanted some ketchup. And the ketchup started moving down the neck of the bottle. And boy, was it slow. And they played the song, Carly Simon's song, Anticipation is Making Me Wait. Okay. And I sat there, and as a kid, I just watched that thing, and I became so anxious and annoyed. And I wanted to grab that bottle and beat it to death. You ever beat up on a ketchup bottle? Sure you have. And they say hit it here. You hit it everywhere. Get out of the bottle. I am with my burgers going cold while I'm waiting for you. I'm excited about it. Get out of the bottle. And then on the commercial, the guy says, oh, slow good. What? Nothing is good that is slow, especially in our modern age. We want everything right now. Oh, slow good. But have you noticed sometimes you just have to wait for it? You really do. Initially, God spoke to prove that he was indeed up to something and to build the confidence of his prophet. But the second time God speaks here, he spoke to give instructions and directions. Let me ask you this. Could your level of expectation be a factor to how clearly and frequently you hear God's voice? You know, really, think about that. Charles Stanley, he's Baptist, but he's okay. He says this, if we come to him doubting his ability to speak, we will have a difficult time listening. So we must come expectantly. If I say something to God and he doesn't immediately answer me, that's all right. He will. He will. You have to anticipate the voice of God. You have to prepare yourself to hear. Listen, chapter 2, verse 1, Habakkuk. I will stand my watch. I will set myself on the rampart and watch to see what he will say to me and what I will answer when I am corrected. First chapter, he's doubting God. He's confused. He doesn't understand. So he knows that when God finally speaks, he's just going to have to correct his theology a little bit. He's going to have to, because he was starting to doubt God's character and his nature and his goodness. So he says, listen, I'm going to watch to see what he will say to me. Not only do we need to expect God to speak, we also have to wait patiently for him to speak. God will do that in chapter 2, verse 3. Listen, for the vision, here's God's answer. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak and it will not lie. And somebody in this room needs this right here. Though it tarries, listen, you've been praying, you've been asking, you've been knocking, you've been believing. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Your answer is on the way. It's on the way. What a word of encouragement. Understand, child of God, the process of waiting for a message from God can be just as important as the message itself. Because in that wilderness of waiting for the answer to come, God is teaching you some very important lessons. In waiting, our faith and intimacy in the Lord grows. That's his plan. That's by God's design. If we can approach our relationship to God and to his word, expecting him to speak, We will be more patient because we will know he will come through in his timing according to his plan. You know why? Because God is slow good. He's just slow good.